Well, hello there guys and late happy new year. It is Tico here and I'm finally back with a video after about almost a month I believe since I made my last video. I mean, it's been some time since I've done it, and I decided this would be a good way to start the year again. Actually, one of the reasons why I hadn't done a video and all the way until now is because I needed a new microphone to do my videos. The last one busted. It was sounding really bad and I didn't want to do any videos without commentary. The PlayStation Network is down. It's the first outage of 2016. So we are out of luck. We cannot play anybody that's online, but at least what we can do is play against the computer and actually still show you guys the decks. So actually, let's go to the decks. And for my deck profile guy, I have strings. The guy that Merrick manipulated, I guess, controlled whenever he faced Yugioh using Slide for the Sky Dragon. So for this, I'm using Volcanics. Volcanics is the deck I will be covering. Volcanics is pretty much a Pyro type archetype deck type that focuses on destroying your monsters, on destroying the opponent's monsters, and inflicting direct damage through card effects. So, and a lot of the time, the card effects that inflict direct damage also prevent you from attacking that turn. But you know, in turn, they kind of like balance each other out. Let's get on with the explanation. So first off, we got 3 Volcanic Slicer. Volcanic Slicer is 1800 attack, 1200 defense. You use the effect, inflict 500 points of direct damage to the opponent that you can't attack with the card this turn. It's a level 4. It's a Pyro. It's a fire attribute. You know, we know all that already. The next up, we got Volcanic Shell. Volcanic Shell is a 100 attack, 0 defense, and pretty much what it does, you know, anytime it's in the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points and get a new copy from your deck and add it to your hand. So there we go. That's the whole effect right there. Next up, we got Volcanic Scattershot. Volcanic Scattershot is by far the most important card to make this deck work. So Volcanic Scattershot effect: when it's sent to the graveyard, you inflict 500 points of damage to the opponent. But when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect from a Blaze Accelerator card, if you have 2 other copies in your deck or hand, you can send those to the graveyard as well. And once all 3 copies get sent at the same time, you destroy every monster the opponent has on their side of the field, and simultaneously they still lose 500 life points for each Volcanic Scattershot that was sent there. So, you know, very powerful. So pretty much you get full destruction of the whole opponent's field, all their monsters, and inflict 1500 points of direct damage. Amazing, just absolutely amazing. I mean, this card is just, I mean, and the fact that this card is so good and it can be recycled so well in this deck, as you will see when the duels actually start, it will blow your mind. We got 3 Volcanic Rocket. Volcanic Rocket, when you summon it, you can get a Blaze Accelerator card from your deck and add it to your hand. Also, all your graveyard or your deck added to your hand. A Blaze Accelerator card, it can be any card with Blaze Accelerator in its name. It doesn't have to be Blaze Accelerator only, and be any card with Blaze Accelerator in its name. So a very good card to search out anything, and we got 5 targets that we can search out in this deck, so pretty cool. Next, we got 2 Volcanic Doomfires. Volcanic Doomfires, to summon it, you gotta sacrifice a Tri-Blaze Accelerator from your face up on the field. Sacrifice it, send it to the graveyard, and special summon this card right away. You don't need to do any other special thing. So pretty much the condition is pretty easy to summon it. Also, whenever this card is face up on the field, the opponent has to attack it with anything that can attack it. And when it does kill an opponent's monster in battle, when it does destroy an opponent's monster in battle, all the opponent's monsters get destroyed, and your opponent loses 500 for each monster that was destroyed. So yeah, pretty big. So pretty much full-on destruction and 500 points of damage for each monster that is destroyed. So it's a similar effect to Volcanic Scattershot, you know, but all in one card. Next, we got 2 Summoner Monks. 2 Summoner Monks, and you summon it, switches to defense. You can send that spell card from your hand to the graveyard and special summon a level 4 monster from your deck to the field. Usually what I do is I special summon my Volcanic Rocket. That way it lets me search out a Blaze Accelerator card. So I get a bunch of, like, you know, +1s right there. Next, we got 3 Royal Firestorm Guards. Royal Firestorm Guard, amazing card. Pretty much when you summon it, if you got 4 Pyro monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 4 Pyro monsters back in your deck and draw 2 cards. So it's kind of like a Pot of Avarice for Pyro decks. And with this deck, you know, especially Volcanic Scattershot, allowing you to send 3 copies to the graveyard right away, is really easy to get 4 Pyros in the graveyard, even by turn 2. So you can automatically summon this card and automatically get some +1s right there, and you summon it, and you get +2 from drawing 2 cards, and you recycle your Volcanic Scattershots right away. So you can get to destroy all your opponent's field, all your opponent's monsters on the field all over again, and inflict another 1500 points of damage. Next, we got Torrential Tribute, we know what it does. Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, pretty much what it does. You know, discard a card, pick a card the opponent's field, or a card in the opponent's field, put it back at the top of their deck. Simple. Two-dimensional prisons. You know, that when the opponent attacks, banish the monster. Compulsory evacuation device. Put a monster back to the hand. Bottom strap hole. Banish, destroy a monster and banish it. That's 1500 more attack when it gets summoned. Also works if the opponent special summons multiple monsters at the same time. It doesn't target, so pretty cool. Next, we got 3 Blaze Accelerator Reloads. Now, this is the card I mentioned at the beginning that it's just amazing. 3 Blaze Accelerator Reloads. This card acts as Tri-Blaze Accelerator. So, being Tri-Blaze Accelerator when it's face up on the field, you can sacrifice it to summon Volcanic Doomfire. Now, the main effect that this card has is that every turn during either player's main phase or main phase 1, main phase 2 for either player's turn, you can discard a volcanic monster from your hand to the graveyard and you draw a card. Now, another cool effect, if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish it from the graveyard and send the volcanic card from your deck directly to the graveyard. So if this card is in the graveyard and your opponent summons a whole bunch of monsters, when they're about to end their main phase 1 and go into their battle phase to attack you, you can banish it from the grave, send Volcanic Scattershot from your deck to the graveyard, and then send the other 2 copies, sending all 3 copies, blowing up the opponent's field and inflicting 1500 points of direct damage. So it's like, you know, out of nowhere, boom, you got like a perfect defense and full destruction plus 1500 points of damage directly to your opponent in the graveyard, and the opponent really can't do much about it. So it's an amazing card. Raigeki, pretty cool. 3 Pot of Dualities. It's pretty much a no-brainer. Plus, if I don't want to use it, I can sack it for the effect of Summoner Monk. So yeah, we got 3 Mystical Space Typhoons because we already got a lot of destruction, so we need some Spell and Trap Destruction, MST. We got 2 Dark Holes and we got 2 Blaze Accelerator. You know, send a monster with 500 attack or less, a Spiral to the graveyard, and you know the opponent's monster will be destroyed, but you can't attack that turn. So, anyways, next up for the extra deck, we got a lot of rank 4 XYZs pretty much, and that's really all you need to worry about. Infernal Flame Vixen is a really good XYZ to put in this deck, but we got Gaga Cowboy, we got Diamond Dire Wolf, we got Daigusto Emerald. I like this card's effect because it can shuffle back the Volcanic Scatter Shots into my deck again. We got Castel, the Silver Master Musketeer. I put 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon in case somebody's using a Cyber Dragon deck. Valaball Chain, this card is banned in real life now. 2 number 101 Silent Honor Arc. Number 103 Ragnar Zero, Utopia, and we got Black Sheep of Corn. So now that I've talked about the whole deck and why I like it and why I love every single card in it, let's actually go ahead and play a couple duels. Let's go to single player, let's go to Duelist Challenge. And I actually want to do a Duelist Challenge against, I think it's against this guy right here. Or is it against, it's one of these guys that had the, a deck that I wanted to play against. I think it's in Cecil. I think it was Tetsu Trich. Is Tetsu in 5D still? Yeah, Tetsu's in 5Ds. Okay. So since Tetsu's in 5Ds, this is the guy that you can also find in the description if you go to my gameplay channel. Let's actually go play a couple more duels against him. He's playing Legendary 6 Samurais. The reason why I like to play against him in a Duelist Challenge is because he drops more cards with Legendary 6 Samurais theme. So I'm trying to make a Legendary 6 Samurai in this game, you know, Legendary 6 Samurai deck. So why not make it? By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I keep glancing down, and this microphone is just awesome, man. I keep looking at it. Just my eyesight is just getting like redirected there. It's amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and play. Alright, first off, let's summon Volcanic Rocket. Use the effect. We're going to get a Blaze Accelerator Reload to our hand. Usually the first thing you want to do when you play this deck is get the Blaze Accelerator Reload with your hand as soon as you can. And if you got a Pot of Duality, it's usually, if you have Volcanic Rocket already on the field, it's usually better to summon Volcanic Rocket first. That way you can thin out your deck a bit, and then get the other card you need. So, I think I'll get the Blaze Accelerator Reload again. We want as many of these as we can right away, so... Let's go ahead and set one. Yeah, let's go ahead and set one and then turn. Usually what I do is I wait until the opponent is about to like end their turn or something before I do anything with it. Alright. So he special summoned that. Let's activate this. Use the effect now. Let's first send this to the grave. Draw a card. He's going to summon Enishi. Or Shien. Or Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. I don't know why I was thinking Enishi. Where was Enishi at? I'm trying to think of a card whose name is Enishi. That's 6 Samurai. Okay. So here's what we got going on. We can take this first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's summon. Activate. Effective Summoner Monk. Discard. Bring Volcanic Rocket to the field. Activate effective Volcanic Rocket. So it'll allow me to get another Blaze Accelerator reload to my hand. So I have all 3 already. Then let us go ahead and make a 101 on our arc. Use the effect and we can take that Shien. Okay, let's go. That is mine now. Activate the effect of a card. Yes. Let's discard this to draw another card. Battle. And now let's set 3 cards on the field. Alrighty, let's see what the opponent decides to do. I think I will end my turn for now. Let's see. What do I got? What do I got? Alright, we got Volcanic Scattershot. Okay, so I was gonna do it, but I was gonna destroy my own. Because here's one of the cool things you can do with this deck. Right now I had MST Mental Space Typhoon set, right? So what I was going to do, I was going to destroy my own Blaze Accelerator reload. That way it would be in my graveyard. I could remove it from play as soon as my main phase 1 started. And send the Volcanic Scattershot to the grave to destroy his one monster. And while doing that, I would also be able to inflict 1500 points of direct damage directly. Plus have a clean field for me to attack him with Honor Arc, with 101, 101. But since I drew this Volcanic Scattershot already, there's no point in doing it. So let's send this, and then activate the effect of Volcanic Scattershot. I picked my other 2 copies. So I drew a card, destroyed my opponent's field, pretty much all their monsters, and inflict 1500 points of direct damage. I mean, it's just like, I don't want to say it's broken because it's not, but it's like so effective, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let's actually put this one in my hand. Set. The reason why I got the Phoenix Wind Blast is because I can activate the effect, discard this to the graveyard to put the card back to the top of the deck. And in doing so, I clean out their field, make them redraw something that's probably useless, and at the same time I'll have a Blaze Accelerator reload in my graveyard that I can remove from play once I put my Volcanic Scattershots back in my deck again. But let's go ahead and attack. Alright. See what the opponent decides to do. And let's activate Compulsory Evacuation Device. Put it back to the head. I don't want to give him a chance to do anything, so Then let us activate the effect of Royal Firestorm Guards. We want to put back 1 Volcanic Rocket and then 3 Scatter Shots. And in doing so, we draw 2 cards. Then, let us activate the effect of Volcanic Shell, which I almost forgot about, you know. But let's put one of them back in my hand. Then, let us... What do I got here? Yeah, why not? Let us attack directly. Now you'll see that the opponent will have some life points left, but do not worry about that. They won't have life points left for long. The reason why being, I will destroy my own Blaze Accelerated Reload. I can go to my graveyard, banish it, Scatter Shot again, activate Scatter Shot. Yes. Nope. There you go. I mean, it's like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know if it's fair. I don't want to say it's like a super good deck, but it works so well. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there's some decks that just have this kind of synergy where things just work perfectly. They don't always win, but they always work well. You know, they always have that synergy where what you're trying to do always works. It might not be the best against different types of deck, but it always does work. You know? So I think that's actually one of the better things. Let's go ahead and set. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And turn. I'm waiting to see what the opponent does. Alright, so he's gonna add a monster. Summon. Summon. Summon again. Perfect, okay. Now that he has summoned again, what is the weakest monster from all of these? The weakest monster from all of these, the one that we want him to redraw, is this one. Because these two, they're pretty strong. Although, he'll be able to get something back with this. Will he? Like both of them go to the graveyard at the same time? Would he? You know what? Let's actually do that. Let's put Grandmaster of the Six Samurai back to the top of the deck. I'm discarding my Blaze Accelerator Reload. Putting Grandmaster back to the top of the deck. Okay. You force the target to be that other monster, right? Correct? Now, since it's still the main phase 1 for him, I can banish that. Send the 1 Scatter Shot. Alright. Activate the effect. 1, 2. Now he's able to put that one back. See, that's what I didn't want. I had almost forgotten the fact that that other card made it force the target to that other monster. I wanted to put the Grandmaster of the Six Samurai back to the top. For that one reason. Alright, so end phase. So, that was pretty good. Let's go ahead and set. And set. The reason why I'm setting... You know what? Let's set everything. The reason why I'm setting everything is because the AI is kind of dumb. And actually, people do that in real life too. He has 1 card set, right? One spell or trap set, right? So let's say he summons this, and he summons a level 4 monster right now, right? He's probably going to tune Goyo Guardian. Ah, okay. See, because what happens if the AI or any person summons Xian. Alright. If any person summons Xian, you know, the one that can negate 1 spell or trap per turn. What you can do is the moment they decide to go into their battle phase, or the moment they decide to summon it right away, you can activate a Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy a card of theirs. So they can either choose to let their card be destroyed or negate the Mystical Space Typhoon. But if they waste the negation on the Mystical Space Typhoon, when they decide to attack, they can't negate the Dimensional Prison. So, you know, you got a few things you can work with. So one card will be negated, but you will ultimately come ahead because you'll have destroyed the other card. Alright, let's kill that now. I don't want that face down card there. I don't even know what it is. Oh, okay, he's summoning both at the end phase. But then both of them will be destroyed at the end phase. So, no matter. Nope. They're both gone now. Now he loses life points. Nice. That's a good call. Good call on my part. But I still don't have enough fire monsters. I don't know if I want to summon something. I don't have enough fire monsters. I want to be able to at least wait until I get one more before I summon my Royal Firestorm guards. Alright, attack me. Thank you. Dimensional Prison. Alright. Come on, draw a fire monster. Draw a pyro. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and set this monster in defense. For now, at least. Okay. 100 damage. 4,200 left. Sets a card. And face. MST now. Kill. Alright, so what do we got going on here, I think? I think we can do something with this. Yeah, why not? Summon? See, I was really hoping I would have like another pyro monster. But I haven't had any luck. I didn't even draw a spell right now. Alright, so with that, what we can do is... I think this is the most effective thing to do at the moment. Daigusto Emerald. Alright, let's use the effect of Daigusto. Target 3 monsters. Let's send the Royal Firestorm guards. And let's pick the 3 monsters being the 3 Volcanic Scatter Shots. So 3 cards, shuffle, draw 1. Set. Battle. Okay. Soul Charge. Nice, nice. Are we tuning this turn? Alright. We are tuning. And now we are XYZing into a rank 5. Let's activate this now. Still the main phase 1. Alrighty, so what do we got going on here? We can either inflict the life points directly for 500 here. Although that will not be enough. Nope. Royal Firestorm guards. Compulsory evacuation device. Compulsory evacuation device. Alright. 1800, 1800. Perfect. I don't know whether to send it to a graveyard to draw another card or not. It's probably not a good idea. Alright, let's summon. Effect, 500. Set compulsory evacuation device. And turn. Okay. We are XYZ. Right, activating. Let's put this one back. Battle. Why? Why did you do that? Oh my god, the AI can be so dumb at times. I was gonna draw another one anyways. Effect. There you go. I mean, but this is what I'm talking about. Even as you guys saw, that I was like limited by the amount of monsters that I had. The deck still flowed very well. You know, I guess that's what I'm trying to get to. You know, it's just a deck that's very consistent, not the best, but very consistent. So you can count on it to at least keep you in the game for long enough to maybe make a comeback if you start out pretty bad, or at least give your opponent a hard time no matter what deck they're playing, or no matter what deck type you think that this deck could not work against. I think it works pretty well against almost anything. Other than like stall, of course, because it doesn't really pack much into the department of ST removal. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of the deck. Hopefully you think that it works really well. Hopefully you think that it is something that you might want to try out. The deck profile, of course, at the beginning you saw everything that I have in the deck, and you saw how it worked in this last 2 duels that I just did. You know, and let me know whether the sound sounds great. You know, I keep looking at my microphone. I just can't believe it cost me $100 and it sounds so good. I guess it's true what they say. You know, the more you spend, the better quality it is. You know, sometimes you try to go cheap, but cheap is always expensive. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Underlordtico signing out. Peace.